In San Francisco,
Top of the 8th. AL Central doubleheader. The Guardians and Twins in a Game 2 of their doubleheader. Minnesota walked off the Guardians in Game 1 earlier today. But they find themselves trailing here in the top of the 8th, 2-1. And a new pitcher for the Twins, it's Cole Sands. And the first batter he'll face is Kyle Manzardo. It's a rainy day in Minnesota. It's been a rainy week up there.
Much like we talked about with Griffin Jackson.
Cole Sands misses up high, ball 1.
He has the ability to throw them all for strikes. He's moving all over the place. He can overpower you. He's got
tricky conditions, low scoring.
Cutter really is the difference maker for him.
Let's see who can come through in the rain. Kyle Manzardo slams one, foul. First base side.
Manzardo DH the first game, playing first base here in Game 2 with Carlos Santana on deck. He's the DH for our second game today. Sands 1-1.
1-1, taken at the top of the zone for strike 2. Manzardo is hitless today, at least in this game. Designated hitter and former Twin Carlos Santana on deck, as Manzardo fouls off the 1-2 and he'll stay alive. Payoff pitch from Sands. Manzardo shoots it into left field and just slices foul.
A battle for that baseball. With the screen down the left field line.
Yeah, you're still here after a long day. Deserve a souvenir.
Oh, man.
A good showing, 26,142 paid attendance.
1-2 again. Manzardo fouls it off again.
Sounds like Manzardo needs time to get some spray. So Harrison Bader summoned the same request in the 7th, and now Manzardo the same here in the 8th.
Nicky Punto used to use that. Before it was common, you used to have to go into the training room and steal a bottle. It's that tape adhesive spray. It's actually the pre-roll. If you tape your ankle or whatever, wrist, put that on to keep the pre-wrap on there.
Manzardo steps back into the box.
Guys started putting it on their bats.
And here's another 1-2 offering
A lot of guys do it now.
from Cole Sands. Popped up.
And Royce
Coming over is Royce in shallow left.
And
he makes the catch. 1 out.
Territory makes the play for out number 1. Well, at times the ball will find you. And you pick a spot, and look at that. Wrestling forward, and little girl's got a few baseballs already, and now that gentleman, he has one to his collection. We've had a good day.
Orno Spartan hat on. Orno Spartan sweatshirt.
Santana fouls out the first pitch.
There it is.
Strike
Not
1.
quite ready for the 12U team yet.
Not yet. But one day, who knows? That young man could be coached by...
The Guardians DH is 1 for 2 today.
More knows.
In Game 2 of this doubleheader.
Get late.
Santana fouls that pitch off. That's quickly 0-2 on him. As he is returned back to the Guardians after playing with the Twins last year, another stint with Cleveland.
So far in this game,
It's his second or his third. I can't remember which one it is.
Cleveland run.
But here's the 0-2, and it's outside for ball 1. That one's down, and the count is tied at 2.
Now, looks like we have some youth baseball coming up. White Bear Lake will take the field here once this one is over.
Santana, high fly ball to right field, and that is crushed out of here. No doubt about it. Carlos Santana slammed it to right, and it's 3-1 Guardians.
On Santana's 6th of the season.
He has been doing exactly that for a long time. Strike zone knowledge leads to
That ball got out of here in a hurry.
The at-bat goes along. He's not going to chase.
It was a laser out of there in right.
You give him a fastball over the middle part of the plate. Seems like he's always ready to go after it.
Santana, like we saw last year, got off to a very
Now here's the
slow
second
start.
baseman, Daniel Schneemann. He swings and misses the first pitch.
Santana, he was a key cog last year during then the 12-game winning streak. And now he's warming up. He's homered in 2 straight games, and the Guardians had a big insurance run. And now a 3-1.
Sands misses up high, count tied at 1.
Yep.
Daniel Schneemann is 1 for 2 today.
Twin last year also led the team in home runs.
And Hunter Gaddis warms up in the Guardians bullpen.
Year after year, puts him up.
Schneemann hits one. Oh, and a diving knockdown by Clemens. Fire to first. They get the out.
And there are 2 down with Arias.
What a play by Cody Clemens.
Mention the upcoming weekend series with the Royals.
In the rainy dirt.
Friday night, Star Wars night is coming your way. An exclusive Carlos Correa Jedi bobblehead with a special theme night ticket package. Grab your tickets right now, twins.com/Star Wars. Here on Friday night.
Gabriel Arias, the shortstop, to the plate. He's hitless
Down
today.
for Arias.
And Sands misses outside with a breaking ball. 1-0.
Bases loaded walk. Facing Louis Varland in the 6th inning.
Arias got an RBI walk today,
To tie the game at 1.
but hasn't got a hit to his name in this game. And that one's in the right field, and it's foul.
It was a really good at-bat. Laid off some good knuckle curves from Louis. Fouled off some pitches. Really the difference in the game was his ability to work himself on base after getting down to 2 strikes.
1-1 pitch. Oh, a nice pitch there from Sands. Strike 2.
Ready in the Cleveland pen, so Gaddis, Clause
2 outs, top of the 8th. Guardians 3, Twins 1.
Twins late today. Twins have 8-9.
Well, Sands already given up a homer, trying to get out of it. And he just misses outside. Good take from Arias. 2-2. Misses. Oh, no. Got him looking. Gabriel Arias goes down looking on a fastball outside. But now we head to the bottom of the 8th after Carlos Santana destroyed one to right. Cleveland now 3-1 lead over the Twins. We'll be right back from Target Field. Bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for the Guardians, new batter for the Twins. Hunter Gaddis in the game for Cleveland. Trevor Larnach now in the game for the Twins. And he fouls off the first pitch.
First pitch slider fouls it back. And Larnach in the first game.
Larnach is pitch hitting for Willie.
0 for 1 as a pinch hitter this season.
Here comes the 0-1. Larnach rips it to left, but it's foul. It's quickly 0-2 on him.
Leaned on heavily. Last year, 78 games. This marks his 22nd appearance this season. It's a 2nd-round pick. Make that a 5th-round pick. 2019. 0-2 on Larnach.
And the payoff pitch is outside, but Larnach chases it and goes out swinging on 3 straight pitches. 1 out.
We don't see too many swings like that from Larnach.
There's a huge separation, almost 20 miles an hour between his fastball and his changeup. You see it right there, you see the grip, middle 2 fingers, turning it over.
Here's the 9-hitter, Christian Vasquez. And Gaddis gets the call on a borderline pitch outside, 0-1.
Christian Vasquez is 0 for 2.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 89 at the top of the zone, and Vasquez could not connect on it.
Brock Stewart, Cody Thunderberg up in the Twins pen. Guardians will have 8-9-1 coming up in the 9th inning.
Quickly 0-2 on Vasquez. Here's the payoff pitch from Hunter Gaddis. Vasquez hits a fly ball to right field, and that's right to Nolan Jones for the second out of the 8th inning.
And there are 2 down.
Now the order of the Twins flips over to the leadoff man, and that is
runs or more. Conversely,
Ryan Jeffers, the designated hitter.
Fewer than 4 runs, not too many wins this season. It was 3-18, scoring 3 or fewer.
Jeffers is 1 for 3 today with an RBI single, and Gaddis misses way outside on the first pitch, ball 1.
Against Gavin Williams.
105, 104, 105. An RBI single to show for it.
Right down the middle for strike 1.
And so often when the Twins have seen a right-handed starter, since Byron's been out with his concussion, we've seen Larnach lead off against righties. But today,
whoa!
And
that one got Jeffers. Ryan Jeffers gets hit by that pitch after it ran way inside and got him somewhere. I don't know where it got him. But with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Jeffers gets hit by a pitch and goes on to first base. And Stephen Volk's going to challenge.
Just about to expire.
Oh, they are. I thought maybe he ran out of time there, but the way Jeffers shook his hand after
Let's
that.
see.
The field is hit by pitch.
I can't tell.
Maybe it grazed the edge of his batting glove.
Here we go. I can't tell.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
The Matrix right there.
Neo Jeffers.
Well, the first one did not get overturned when it looked like Kersey got hit in the leg. This one here, if there wasn't enough evidence to overturn that call, I'd be surprised to see if there's enough evidence to overturn this one.
Gaddis yet to hit a batter this season.
I mean, if you get hit on the hand, you're going to want to get hit like that with a changeup.
And if this is confirmed that Jeffers did get hit by a pitch, because I don't see enough to overturn it, the Twins will have the game-tying run at the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th.
Here's the call from
Call in the field stands. The runner was hit by the pitch. Cleveland will lose their challenge.
So Stephen Volk loses the challenge. The play stands. Jeffers did get hit by a pitch. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, Jeffers at first, Brooks Lee at the plate as the game-tying run.
First game, couple guys on, anything can happen. See, Brooks Lee put together.
Brooks Lee is 0 for 2 with a walk.
He likes to hit early and hit it hard somewhere.
Lefties have hit Gaddis harder than righties.
First pitch to Lee.
And the pitch fouled back.
Was inside and Lee fouled it off. 0-1 on Brooks.
The lefties slugging over 540. Gaddis, righties in the 280s.
0-1 delivery from Gaddis. Drops below the zone. Count tied at 1.
Brooks so far hitless in this series. 0 for 6 with a walk. Jeffers stays and the pitch and leads.
Brooks Lee high fly ball to right. Nolan Jones and Aniel Martinez are both over there. Martinez calls for it, and that'll do it. We head to the 9th inning. Guardians lead 3-1. Top of the 9th here in Progressive Field. Cody Funderburg is the new pitcher for the Twins. And we have a pinch hitter for the Guardians.
Sweeper and occasional.
It's Big Christmas. John Kenzie Noel at the dish. First pitch to Noel is ripped up the middle for a base hit.
To begin the 9th inning.
Bader cuts it off, and it's a leadoff single for Big Christmas.
And Noel adds to that here in the 9th.
Broke his bat. Not a bad pitch. Just hit it in the right spot. And see Bader now in center field.
Austin Hedges now
Coming in to get that
steps
ball.
up to the plate. He's hitless today.
You were asking for a sack bunt the last time up. Do you sack bunt with the lefty on deck? I think you're pressing to score another run here.
And Trevor Larnach is now
You
in
see a
right,
big hole
replacing
on the right
Willie.
side. Clemens playing up the middle. Looked like he had thoughts of
Hedges
trying to shoot
fouled
that
out the
ball
first
right.
pitch he saw, 0-1.
Hedges 0 for 3. So Noel short lead at first base.
Here's the 0-1.
And the 0-1 pitch.
Hedges pops it up.
To left, shallow, playable. Bader in, and Bader now in center.
Harrison Bader comes over from center to make the catch in left.
Back to first base.
And Noel stays put at
As the
first.
lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan coming up. 2 hits for Kwan here tonight.
And now the leadoff man for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. There is an inning-ending double play ball in effect here for the
Thunderberg
Twins.
joined the Twins on the last road trip. He was the 27th
Lefty-lefty,
man at Baltimore,
Kwan
but stayed with the team.
versus
The Twins
Thunderberg.
opted to option out Simmons
Kwan got a
Richardson.
multi-hit game going. And he
Back
takes
to AAA.
outside for
Zebby
ball 1.
Matthews has taken Sims' spot in the rotation. As Audra mentioned, Zebby goes here on Saturday. And Thunderberg with Danny Coulomb on the injured list is the lone lefty now in the pen.
1-0. Outside again. 2 balls, no strikes on Kwan.
Yeah, Nick Paparesta asked before
And the
game
closer,
how long
Emmanuel
they expect
Clase, warming up in the bullpen for the Guards.
to be out. Response was until he feels better. But then you follow that up with hopefully not too long.
Stephen Kwan rips away to the right field. That's a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall in the corner. Noel on his horse heading to third base. Larnach fires it in. John Kenzie Noel stops at third, and it's a double for Stephen Kwan.
With only 1 out.
He got himself into a hitter's count.
3 hits today for Stephen
You
Kwan.
mentioned earlier in the game, turning on balls.
Having a hell of a season, and now Aniel Martinez to the plate with 1 out in the top of the 9th and runners at second and third with a 2-run lead.
Big runs here.
Infield in, Angel Martinez from the right side. He's 0 for 4.
Thunderberg's first pitch to Martinez is popped up. Larnach over, and he makes the catch in foul territory. And he lost the ball. John Kenzie Noel scores easily. So it'll be a sac fly for Aniel Martinez as Larnach dropped the ball, tried to fire it in. And the Guardians lead 4-1.
This is such a hard
As
beat
Noel
for Larnach. He wasn't sure if he should
scored
let it drop. He's
without
communicating
even a
with Bader
threat
to set
of a
it
throw-in.
down. He's seeing if this ball lands foul. He knows if he catches it, it's going to be a sac fly. It's going to cost him a run. So he was kind of going over to that ball, going, do I let it drop or do I catch it? And with very little foul ground over there, you can't let that fall and end up being a double.
First pitch to J-Ram
2
is
runs
up
scored,
high
so
in the
he
zone
catches
for
that
strike
ball in
1.
the air and it up against the wall, unable to get himself all the way around that ball to get in a position to throw, and then dropped it on the transfer.
So Kwan to third, and now
J-Ram rips one into left center field for a base hit. That'll score Kwan. J-Ram will stop at first. It's an RBI single for Jose Ramirez. And the Guardians now lead 5-1.
Yeah, he scored runs late in the first game. They're scoring runs late here in the second game.
They are all over Cody
Guy who's
Funderburg.
had as much success as he has at the big league level. He was thinking 2
As
right
Jose
out of the
Ramirez
box. He
is
wasn't
also
taking
3 for
that
5.
Single for granted. He was running hard all the way, putting pressure on Bader and center to come up and field up ball clean, make a good throw.
Now here's Kyle Manzardo. Check over the runner at first, and J-Ram gets back in time.
Been 2 durable guys over their respective careers, and certainly Ramirez much longer than Kwan, but in 2 games in 1 day, you knew both were going to play, and both have made an impact.
Jonah Bride playing close to the bag at first. First pitch to Manzardo is outside, ball 1. Manzardo hitless in 4 at-bats. He popped up in his last at-bat, last
Runs in here
inning.
the 9th inning for the Guardians. Now
The 1-0. Manzardo rips it right to Jonah Bride. And they'll get the out at first to end the inning. But Stephen Kwan, Jose Ramirez, and Aniel Martinez, as well as John Kenzie Noel, rack up some hits and score some runs. And the Guardians go up 5-1. We'll be right back from the target. from target field. For the bottom of the ninth.
Coming off
Emmanuel
of
Clase
league slug at 500
comes
off
into the ball game
52,
with a healthy 5-1 advantage.
99 to 100.
And the first batter he'll face is Royce, and he misses outside, ball
He's
one.
throwing that slider more often. Numbers on that up as well. Generate a lot of swing and miss on that slider.
1-0 is popped up by Royce. Coming over is Manzardo. He gives way to Schneemann, who will make the catch in shallow right for the first out at the bottom of the ninth.
In 16 2/3 career innings at Target Field, has allowed 1 earned run. This is his 18th career
Not
appearance
now,
at
Dad.
this ballpark. He has allowed 1 earned run.
1 out, bottom of the ninth.
In downtown Minneapolis.
Cody Clemens to the plate.
Cody Clemens 0 for 3 today. And the walk-off.
Clemens, ground ball, tap
to win
foul.
Game 1. And down a strike here in the 9th inning.
Check
He
swing.
had to swing and no swings.
He didn't
Six
go.
For Twins postgame presented by
Count tied at
Treasure
1.
Island Resort and Casino. Katie and Tim prepping that as we speak. We'll hear from Rocco Baldelli, Chris Paddock. And we'll recap this one today. Get you set for the Royals series, which begins here on Friday. And much better weather expected here this weekend.
1-1 delivery. Clemens fouls it off.
1-2 on Clemens.
1 ball, 2 strikes on him. He'll call time. Inside, the count is tied at 2.
Emmanuel Clase is on a very team-friendly deal. He is signed through 2026, 5-year, $20 million contract with team options for 2027 and 2028. And
Clemens taps it
stays
foul.
alive, 2-2.
He stays alive.
You think of the best offensive player on their team, Jose Ramirez, the best all-around player on their team, signed what a lot would consider a team-friendly deal as well. So you got the end of games locked down. You have a premier player plays every day in the middle of your lineup.
2-2 pitch. Clemens shoots it down the left base line. Base hit into left field. Down the first base line, Cody Clemens has to go all the way to the corner. Quan fires it in. It's a stand-up double for Cody Clemens down the third base line.
Nice job of just fighting this off with 2 strikes. Pulling it out of the catcher's glove, letting that ball travel.
And now Jonah Bride,
0 for 3.
first baseman, he's hitless today. Ground out in the 7th in his last at bat.
Just their 3rd hit.
First pitch to him is up and in for strike 1.
And their first hit since the 4th inning.
Just missed inside. Good take from Bride. The count is tied at 1. One pitch. Bride rips it to left, but it's going to be right at Quan. 2 outs.
102 off the barrel for Jonah Bride. The Quan.
Minnesota down to their finals out.
Can we get the Gold Glovers out of this division?
Harrison Bader
I don't think it's happening anytime
I
soon.
mean, Alex Gordon seemed like he won a Gold Glove.
will be the last hope for the
Kansas City, every
Twins.
year he played the left. Took a lot of hits away. You got Stephen Kwan out there winning Gold Gloves.
So
First
2
pitch
down,
to
4
Bader
runners for
is
Bader.
outside, ball 1.
He's been on twice, a single and a walk.
Turn out trying to steal second, little wet track, kind of slipped when he took off and still was almost safe.
Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Bader. He's got Clements at second. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, and the Twins down by 4.
Tigers.
Swing and a miss. 96 to the top of the zone, blown by. Strike 1.
Tomorrow, Tigers won again today. Beat the Cardinals 5-1. And Detroit now 33 wins.
Most in baseball.
Yep.
2-1 delivery. Bader, high fly ball to left. Stephen Kwan's under it. And the Guardians split the doubleheader with the Twins. They win 5-1.
Guardians win game 2 5-1.
See y'all later. I'll be out.
At the
Peace.
same time, and the Twins.